This veto meeting is adjourned.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Dude, that's okay.
That's short, sweet, to the point. That's perfect.
Anyway, you know what? You don't use them, then here's the one thing that we know then for sure. Well, you're not going home. You're not going home. I'm not going home. So next week, then we have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing when Tom, like we said, when Tom's like, but honesty, but it's like, dude, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, we know how to.
Everything he says is bull.
Well, exactly. It's like he's honestly full of shit.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't think we should make, because I'm telling Tom, he's safe, he's safe, he's safe, Liza.
Me too.
But personally, the guy, if he leaves, it'll be a much
that's why
happier
I
house.
said that to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I just said, you know, we're in there talking with this. I was like, hey man, you know, everybody wants you to stay, Liza to go. I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Do you
And that's what we should
keep feeding that
continue
line.
saying that.
I will. And then if at the last minute or even the day before we say, we're doing that, let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
And if people come yelling at you, dude, I'll stand there and let someone yell at me. I don't care. I'll yell back.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a grown-ass man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been on this earth for a lot longer than most of these people.
Yeah.
Not that I'm fucking 50 years old, but you know what I mean?
Well,
682.
682.
Yeah, 682. So it's totally cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's just do it.
And I feel like now even like AJ's probably on board with it, you know.
AJ?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was just in here ranting about, he was like, fuck you, Canada. I'm from Toronto, and oh, fuck Toronto, I'm moving to LA. Started singing the national anthem because Suzette is here, and I'm going, dude, you think they didn't like you before? Especially, you know, us as other Canadians from the west to the east to the bit of the both.
Yeah.
Toronto is the center, and you know how sometimes people feel about Toronto as its own entity. You know what I mean? And, and he is the epitome of that. And he's my buddy, but the way he was ranting, I felt like jumping down a sword. He was like, and you know, he keeps on trying to say, "Oh, what's that place you're from? New Brunswick, Newfoundland, or whatever." And then he's like, "You're a have-not province." I was like, "Dude, you better pull that shit back, because have-not will be no more." And that shit is. Sorry, I'm a proud Newfoundlander. My old man was majorly proud to be a Newfoundlander.
Yeah.
Everybody said that about us. You know, you've got have provinces and have-not provinces.
Yeah.
You know how the big provinces give money to the low, you know, that are considered have-not. Well, Newfoundland is no longer a have-not province because of Danny Williams, who was a premier. You guys don't know anything about it.
No.
But we got a bunch of oil, and we're no longer have-nots. We don't sleep in a little room. We fucking sleep in a big room. So he can
Way to be.
The main thing.
You got to be proud. I'm sorry. You can't stand here and say, he was like, hey, Canada, like this. It's like, dude, you're a schmuck.
All right, this is a weird rant.
Then he got down on his knees.
Back to
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
But I mean,
This is a weird rant. One of many.
but no, back to the game is just like, and also kind of tying into that, I don't want this house without you guys.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, imagine if it was Tom and me and Peter in the
Oh,
end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kill ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely. We're cool.
And I mean, when you, like, if one of you guys leaves, or if I leave or whatever, I feel like it's going to be
Miserable.
miserable.
Yeah.
It's going to suck.
Yeah.
And,
It'd be a no fun house.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna make it a fun house.
yeah.
But I you know what, Gary? I like Gary.
I like him too.
I like
Nice
this.
guy, yeah.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, in the beginning, I mean, believe me, I was like, what in the fuck is this glitter?
We all were.
Everybody was like
Everybody
that.
was.
But it's a game. I'll continue to say that, and this is so true.
Yeah.
Because you know, that's the thing. Tom's like that. You know what I mean? You get pissed off. You know, you get paranoid.
Yeah.
You start freaking out. But at the end of the day, like I say, everybody has to leave except for the last two,
Yeah.
and then only one's going to win. So let's make it. I couldn't care if it was you two guys and I'm the third one out, or if I'm the sixth one out. I don't care if I go home. They do. You know what I mean? They do a fucking twist and I leave this week.
Yeah.
I don't want to, but I'm prepared for that. But I also want to have a good time. And you're right. I want to have good people and enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Suzette, she's a good person as well. I mean, you know, I think she's almost getting less annoying, if that's possible. But still, we got to get her out. We got to get everybody out.
Yeah.
I feel like the ones that we feel are on the cusp just tend to be more annoying.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then when they're in the inner circle, they're
Yeah.
less annoying.
Yes, I would agree with
Yeah,
that.
exactly. And then, you know, like I do like Emmett, but he's very quiet, and also the brooding or whatever. I mean, it works maybe if you're a sex symbol on a movie screen, but here I just want to say, wake up and say something.
Weirdly, since he's been coming up to me now, I actually like him a lot more.
Dude, he's
over the
very
last-
when he has a
maybe
chat,
it's-
he's
maybe
good.
it's Tom that's like kind
I think
of
that
sucking
would-
the fun out of him. He got stuck with
Be
a shitty
correct.
partner at the
Yeah.
very beginning of the game.
Exactly.
Feels
Yeah.
like a necessary loyalty.
So you might see a whole new Emmett.
I would welcome it, because guess what? I do live in Halifax. He lives in Halifax.
Yeah.
I don't want to have us do this. That's why when people were like saying he's coming after me, I was
Who
like,
was telling you this?
Yeah.
why don't you think about it?
Tom? Liza.
No? Yeah.
Liza.
Let's just leave it alone. Let's get either one of them out. And
Liza's fucking, she's a snake. I have never, well, I don't talk, granted I don't talk to him and he doesn't come up to me and be like, here's that's what Tom usually does.
Yeah.
He'll be like, hey, here's what the plan is.
Yeah.
But I've never once heard him say that, and I know he does like you. He does like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't he? I
Yeah.
mean, you know, what would you? Who would you rather hang out with?
Yeah.
Tom or me?
Yeah.
And
I mean,
even
I'll make everybody look better. Especially young buff dudes. Also, I think I'm a little bit funnier. Just
you absolutely.
That's
just this.
That's the
I mean, I'm no
hair.
AJ. I'm
Yeah.
no AJ, but I'm working on
Wow.
to it.
Nobody's AJ.
No,
Well, I'll
AJ's
get
the,
a nipple transplant. Let's
AJ's
see.
the king of comedy, of course.
The king of everything.
Oh God.
But I
He's
mean,
the
like-
king of wishful thinking.
I gotta go
Honestly,
check my nuggets.
This week is win-win, I think, because
Right. Well, because we're still here.
we're still here, and also
And then
just
that leaves
Liza-
another.
Liza and Tom are either one of them is gone. So,
Dude, and you know what? I mean, I'm back and forth, but I'm.
and I didn't help you to what you told me in the storage room.
fine.
I
That's
do
fine.
think you guys should say it later if you want to him.
Well, I mean, we've just sort of talked about it, haven't we?
Yeah, and he seems like he's on
Dude,
board with it
of
as
course
well.
he would.
And you know,
He would.
we're just gonna do.
That's the thing we got to remember is you got numbers. And then the thing is, if all of a sudden, like, you know, when Danielle went, she was like, oh my God. Hey, wouldn't be, if anybody did do that, dude, Tommy,
I don't give a shit.
dude,
I don't.
you can't give, unless it's like, you know, you've got a real, you know, like I shook his hand and said, I won't do it. But I'm sorry, but you know what? If that
If
happens.
he's lying to you, you lie right back to him. That's my philosophy.
Well, dude, if he says, I've been honest this whole time, it's like, I want to say to him, so you never ever said my name? You
Yeah.
never ever said you wanted to get me out?
And he,
'Cause I said
and
that.
he'll tell you straight to your face, never
Yeah.
once.
And he has.
He has. Well, he hasn't said, like, he hasn't said it directly to me. Maybe
Well,
he
Peter
said it
said it,
directly
yeah.
to Peter. But I know he doesn't think that he wants you around. He thinks you are a competition threat, and he is the one saying that. It's not. I mean, I haven't heard it from him,
Yeah.
but we all assume that they're together and
Yeah.
saying everything together.
Of course.
So,
Anyway, it's all good, man. Let's, like I said, just give me the word.
yeah.
You know, it's ebbs and flows, right?
And I think, honestly, the philosophy in this game is be honest to the people that are honest to you.
Yeah.
Lie to the people that aren't.
Exactly.
And that's always been my thing from day one.
Very good.